Greetings, brothers and sisters. I mean, they're just running away. They're just running away with the Dummies of the Year. I just, sidebar, I just finished, like what I consider an epic addition to the Journey series, especially the end, particularly the end. The last 45 minutes, for those of you who are listening to the series this morning. But this came to me last night. One of a few of my viewers sent this to me, and I haven't read all the messages this morning or read the comments, so I'm sure many more of you have seen this or heard of it. Please help me, I'm dying. Hilaria Baldwin shares some of Alec Baldwin's peculiar drawings, and this was on her Instagram story. Now this one, it says, Alec and his drawings of me and him, or him and me, and this is Hilaria Baldwin. I saw this on her Instagram yesterday, and I think it's been deleted. I grabbed a screenshot, but it was already saved here in this article. And in this one here, it says, not dramatic at all. So it's the same picture of him. One says it's her and him, and I'll show you what's said here. And the other one says it's not dramatic at all. So we know who this is for. And so he's laying on the ground. God help me, please help me, I'm dying. And she's saying, do I know you? And, you know, he's got his mask around his neck, but it looks like a cowboy thing, right? He looks like, you know, in his cowboy outfit with his hair, right? And so, like, you know, this is like one of those bandanas, you know, a mask that a cowboy would pull up right before robbing a train or something. It's got those demonic lines that are under his eyes there. And, you know, what are you doing here? Like, it was hard for me to believe that this isn't part of the show and this isn't, you know, they're acting. And, like, it's hard for me to believe that this is sincere. Like, she's this stupid that he would make a picture like this, not dramatic at all, and she would share it when, you know, it's like he's been shot or something. Like, he's dressed a little bit like, you know, what makes him look sort of like the cowboy thing, bringing back the memory of that. And, like, there's things going on right now with the case, which I'll get to in a moment. And, you know, the guy could be going to jail, right? Prison, I mean, not jail. And she's posting this. Like, you know, is she really this stupid? I mean, when I hear her talk, I'm like, yeah, I guess she is. But come on. Like, I mean, it's almost like this has got to be an act. Like, we never truly know which is intentional or which is volunteer, like in terms of stupidity and things that we see in the show. You never really totally know. But I can't believe that she's this stupid. I mean, it's, you know, mind-boggling. And if they are, this is like, they're obviously going to win Dummies of the Year in the year of the dummy. They're standouts already. Like, they're running away with it at this point. So this is her official page, and there's these posts here. I don't know what she's saying here.
But I've been up all night long with children, so forgive me. But I wanted to tell you the story about a bag of potato chips. So there's this bag.
Wait, let's hear about the bag of potato chips.
Person who is getting attacked or depleted. And all these people come around, we all just have one chip. And when we have that one chip, in the end, when the bag is empty, we say, well, we only had one. But then collectively, we have all taken so much of the person's mental health, their resources, their well-being. Maybe we gossiped, maybe we yelled once, maybe we shared something once. But collectively, we've really caused a lot of damage.
Just because of the one chip. Everyone's got one chip, but collectively, they've caused a lot of damage to Hilaria.
The post that I just posted from Clementine, I think is very important for these people to start speaking up and using their voice, because it's a big problem. And we, good people speaking up, can make a difference. And when we say, hey, I'm not going to engage in gossip or tear down, we can make a difference.
You know what else you can not engage in is appropriating a culture and faking an accent, and not engaging in shooting coworkers. Because, yeah, gossip isn't great, but, you know, the things that you guys have done and the people that you represent, the Hollywood beast, and who you're shilling for, the corporate power, the Democratic Party, I mean, all of it, right? Not that the Republican Party's better, but that's who they shill for. And so completely clueless here. She's got rid of her Instagram story, the one with Alec Baldwin. So she got rid of this picture, right? This used to be in her Instagram story somewhere. You can see up top here in the beginning, but she's deleted it, which shows that there must be like some people going, what are you doing? Like, you don't see how this looks right here? You don't see that him laying on the ground and, you know, like, oh my God, please help me, I'm dying. Do I know you? Right? I mean, when he's shot somebody recently and he's, you know, lied about it, and he's just done a horrible job of damage control. He's done more damage instead of controlling the damage. And you're posting this picture and then deleting it. I think they just are that dumb and just that narcissistic and that clueless. So there's a couple of other things here. Alec Baldwin still hasn't handed over his cell phone in Rust investigation. And again, he said that he's waiting for New Mexico to ask New York, and New York make him give his cell phone up. But the reality is he can give it up at any time. Like, he doesn't, you know, have to resist. He doesn't have to be forced, right? But he's, you know, not doing that. Like, he is resisting it. And so he's pretending to cooperate. So here it says, attorney Armorer wanted more training for Alec Baldwin. Hannah Gutierrez Reed's attorney said her attempts to get more training were denied. And she is suing the manufacturers of the bullets, saying that they put live rounds in there. And so that's happening. There's a lawsuit involved. I don't know if she's trying to clear her name, but she's saying that, this is what her lawyer says. Bowles said his client was concerned about safety on the set prior to actor and producer Alec Baldwin firing a shot from a gun, which, you know, killed Halna Hutchins. She was very safety conscious. She really stressed safety to everyone on the set. She repeatedly asked for more training days to train the actors in the use of firearm safety. She had one training day with 8 or 9 people at once, and that's not ideal to train 8 or 9 people at the same time. Of course it's not. She did have one session with Alec Baldwin for approximately 30 minutes. She had asked for another session with him, but the way things work, they just didn't give it to her. So, you know, these things are starting to pop. Like, they're turning on each other, right? You know, someone's going to be to blame for this. And right now, like, Alec is the one that's most susceptible to be blamed, right? And he's just, him and his wife are just doing everything in their power to send that Eben Effer to jail. Maybe he prefers it to being with Hilaria. Maybe Alec's looking for an easy way out. So then Britney Spears wrote a long Twitter post on her sister. She never had to work for anything. I guess she went all in. I'm not going to read the Twitter post because it's like here and like it just goes on forever. I just couldn't do it, right? I don't even know where it started. Now I feel like my head is 2 basketballs because it's sore from the fever last night, and I just don't know, like, I honestly don't feel like crying anymore because crying makes it worse, actually. So yeah, she went there in a Twitter post. Those of you who are Britney fans, and I think it's a lot of you, you guys can, you know, dive into that if you want. One more thing here. Madonna shows off massive leg bruise. Life has beaten me up. This is the first post, and then boom, she's got a bruise, and I don't understand how that could even happen unless she like fell down the stairs. Life has beat me up. Don't think I give an F. Only the devil cares. Homeware at Versace. Only the devil cares. So she's, you know, doing her, there's another picture of it, and she's shooting at you for some reason. She's mad at you. There's a picture that you can't see, and it looks like she's wearing some sort of a, like an ankle bracelet, and then she's got a cross, and these kind of things. Madam Expiration Date doing what Madam Expiration Date do. I haven't seen her Instagram page for a while. But, you know, it's always desperate, right? It's desperately seeking Madam Expiration Date and all that that implies. Okay, so this just in. Jamie Lynn Spears said book is not about Britney, slams accusatory posts. Well, that a lot of drama in Britney land right now with the Spears family, the Spears clan. And then there's this. Video shows Kanye West screaming as man he allegedly punched lies on the ground. Man who Kanye West allegedly punched wanted rappers autographed twice. Well, you were bugging him, right? Stop bugging Kanye. Come on. And then this I just saw. Bachelorette alum Clint Arliss, dead at 34. I wonder what the factors might be around that. Why someone so young who was a part of the Bachelor Nation. So he must have been in shape because they don't let people, with flab on that show, right? Like, so he must have been in good physical shape and he's now dead. There must have been something that helps, move that process along. And so there's lots of people in the running for Dummy of the Year, but right now the Baldwins are running away with it. And so in the middle of this, I looked at my Instaghoul messages, and somebody sent me a message with the video that's already up now on YouTube. I had to interrupt this video, which to me was a Kablawi video in itself, for this Entourage piece where Bob Saget talks about murdering somebody in a crack house, and then later on, George Segal says, maybe we can sign Christian Bale and he can shoot a cinematographer in my office or whatever it was. And so I have that video up. I mean, there's just so much stuff here. Like, it's swirling. There's like too many things for me to even... It's like too many things are flying at me at once, right? I'm getting more and more messages. I don't know what's happening. It's like turbulence. And, the upheavals are starting. I mean, this is, there's a spiritual process here, like there always is. There's like divinity, but it's also the year of the dummy. And Hilaria and Alec Baldwin are easily the front runners, right? And we'll see how this plays out, because by the end of this year, we might not even remember Hilaria and Alec. Only spirituality will save this world. It's Paul Romano, definitely reporting from the Apocalypse and the Ascension. Everyone have a blessed day and be grateful.